I woke up 5 minutes ago.
You
So
woke up
Oh, God.
5 minutes ago?
yeah, last night was wild.
Jeez. Oh, opening week football, huh?
No, we went to
Sorry.
Strummers to watch Strawberry Girls,
Oh,
Andreas,
that's right.
and a couple of other people.
That's right. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, we had a great time. We
Cool.
that was the first concert we were able to go to. Well, I guess Saturday also because we went to a country concert on Saturday at the
Ew.
fair. So
Depends on the artist.
It
Devin,
depends more like on the decade.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, that's true.
no,
Depends on the decade.
it was Devin Dawson, so he was great.
I don't know
I
that.
don't know.
No, he's up and coming. So
Okay.
it's fun to watch up and coming artists because then like a year or two later, you're like, told you guys.
Ah, cool.
It's happened to us
Very
a
cool.
few times.
Awesome, man. Well, you guys know what time it is. It's time for the Daily Cup of Genre. It's the show where we get to talk about everything in geek and entertainment news, pop culture, all that good stuff. Brought to you by the great people over at Grow Generation, where the pros do go to grow. So please do check them out. I will apologize ahead of time for those listening only on audio. Thank you so much. Please do follow us. Christine is with us today, and those seeing us on YouTube, thank you so much. Please do subscribe here on the YouTube channel. And yeah, so we're sharing one mic because Christine's mic arm is broken, and yeah, so we'll make do. And tomorrow, if this does sound odd, tomorrow it should be back to more normal. Anyways, I'm Kyle, and I already said I'm joined with my too cool for school wearing sunglasses inside, Christine, my wife.
Hi.
What's up? You want to explain the
Hanging in
sunglasses?
I ended up with COVID almost 6 weeks ago, and I'm still dealing with crap. So sensitivity to light and COVID headaches. So I've been wearing these for days now. They help actually. So
there you go. And of course, my co-conspirator, partner in crime here at the Daily Cup of Genre, Manny. What's up, man?
Nothing much. Just trying to wake up. I woke up about 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Big weekend. Had a lot of fun. Got to see some music you guys heard there in the. So I guess that's a cold open. I don't know what the fuck to call that shit. But guys, we have the Hawkeye trailer to watch, and I'm pretty excited to see this. I thought Jeremy Renner was wildly underutilized in the MCU. I loved his final arc that we got to see through Civil War through Endgame. Yeah. And while everything looks like he's everything that we've heard about seems like it's going to carry on with Kate Bishop, and we might not see Renner in the future anymore. Just the idea of getting to spend some more time with him is really exciting for me. Whoops, sorry about that, Christine. What are you interested in this show at all before seeing this trailer, or is it everything for you depending on the trailer? What's up?
I'm interested. We'll just have to see. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm gonna remain hopeful. I'm not that I have little faith in it. It's just like a trailer. It's like I haven't seen it yet, so excited.
Cool. Manny, what about you, man? What's your thoughts on Hawkeye? Did you read Hawkeye comics or anything growing up, or now?
No, my guy with the arrow has always been Green Arrow, Oliver Queen. I've just as far as excitement for the show, it's kind of vague, but because it's part of the MCU, it's like, sure, why not?
Cool.
They've had some good ones so far, so it's like I'm pretty sure this isn't going to be a watch and go, oh God, that's terrible, So I'm thinking it's going to be good.
Well, let's hope so, and let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring up our screen, and then bring up our video panel, so that way you guys can see our one pretty face, mine, and then two other. No, I'm joking. Come on, that was funny. That was funny. All right, Manny, tell me, can you hear this all right? Did you hear that all good? You're muted, bud.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because I.
Right. You could have given me like a thumbs up or something. Anyways, here we go.
This is the first Christmas we've had together. Years.
I love you guys.
Christmas time.
I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld
Ronan.
is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's Russo's daughter's back. Well, you get something new for Christmas, Christine. Oh shit, it's Bishop out there running around as Ronan.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
Okay, I'm down with a Christmas show. Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
And we get some good comedy with Renner. That's awesome.
Things have gotten more complicated.
When it's done right, his delivery is just top notch. I'm sold. Was that a Captain America Christmas Broadway show?
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit. Arrows more dangerous than that one?
Oh, that's fun. Okay. I like that.
It's just some Christmas.
Okay. I like that. I'm just gonna say
That was awesome.
just because it's something new for Christmas, and I'm listening for something bad happening downstairs. No, cats are fine. I'm always down for something new for Christmas. Manny, your initial reaction, bud?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It'll be fine.
Does the setting, the timing does that make it any more interesting or do anything for it? Like I said, for me, it's just the idea of having something new Christmassy to potentially add to the, watch list. Does that matter at all to you?
No, because the Guardians are gonna have a Christmas
That's true. Next year.
short film.
Yeah.
No, I'm interested in Kate Bishop, but as far as Rainier's Hawkeye, I never really gravitated towards his character, so
Okay.
it's
I like his
yeah,
character.
pretty mellow there, but nevertheless, it's part of the MCU, so
You'll be
you
there
gotta
to watch
yeah,
it.
of course, yeah.
Christine, what'd you think?
I loved it. I love holiday violence. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are great. Like a lot of people, they have that argument over Die Hard. This felt more Christmassy, but it's kind of got that. So, I do love to watch violence all year round, but to have
Very true.
that holiday Christmas tone is fun. So
I like that. I honestly didn't know what the tone would be like for the show, and I didn't know if they were gonna put it in the same like secret agent vein as like Black Widow or Falcon and Winter Soldier, or now Captain America and Winter Soldier. I'm not quite certain how they were going to do it, but I really like the tone that set. I really dug most of the color palette being used. It looks fun. I can't remember the actress's name playing Kate Bishop off the top of my head. Do either one of you guys remember off the top of your
I'm sure
your
it'll
head?
list it.
I can't.
Right.
Where is it?
Haley Steinfeld.
Steinfeld. There you go. Haley Steinfeld. She seems to, and it's only a trailer, but she seemed to have good timing. Seemed to be able to bounce off well. But again, it's just a trailer. Guys, let us know what you thought in the comments below. I'm excited, and it's hitting on November 24th. So yeah, Marvel Multiverse Mayhem with Nick and myself and potentially others. Christine, maybe might cover that with us, and other people at LRM, the Genreverse Podcast Network, could look at joining us as well. And you guys should check that out wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you watch your videos at on YouTube. We're there. Yeah, whatever. Anyways,
Damn,
guys,
that comes out before Thanksgiving.
mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving this year's the 25th. So that's my favorite holiday, and y'all couldn't wait like another day or two.
Why?
I don't know. I just because like for me, it's all about
But this
gorging
is the day,
on food.
This is the day before.
I know, but then it's like
we're gonna watch it that morning.
yeah, and they're not gonna put it all out there at once, right?
No.
Yeah. So okay, just don't mess with my Thursday, okay?
Oh God, Manny, what's your biggest holiday, bud?
Halloween. by
Halloween.
far.
See,
Mhm.
see,
It's
good.
turned into,
man.
but Thanksgiving is very, very close, breathing on its back.
Gotta love gluttony.
Well, Christine, I'll give you one chance to escape the hellhole that we're about to enter, because Manny and I are about to talk box office numbers. Do you want to join in on that, or are you going to go do something else? What do you think?
I'm gonna go do something else.
Okay, thanks, babe, for joining us. Everyone, check out Christine's articles at lrmonline.com, and she also does the anime podcast with Brian and I, and her and I have the Anime-versal Reviews Midnight Run.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, Manny. So, dude, I think we could officially say there is no trend. There's no trend. It's all depending on the frickin' movie. Shang-Chi had about a 53%. I'm gonna kind of set up and get the screen brought up.
Do you want to do the
ad break? No, we'll do it in a minute. Yeah.
really? Okay.
We're good, man. I got this. I do chapters and stuff. People will be able to see exactly where and when to go. I got it. Anyway, so we've got about a 53% drop over the last weekend, which dude, that's not bad at all. And everyone now is, kind of looking at what Disney is going to do next, and they've already said, hey, the Eternals will be the same, a 45-day exclusive. Excuse me. And then after that, it will go to VOD. Now, I still haven't read an official, 53%. I still have not read an official word from Disney whether or not the VOD will be premium or included with Disney Plus. However, dude, 53% drop. No other blockbuster, Fast 9, Black Widow, Suicide, none of them could avoid the 60 plus. A couple of smaller movies and Free Guy did 53%. Manny, what do you think? Is it just movie dependent, dude?
Well, I mean, this movie did have really good reviews from audience and
exactly
from critics, and then also just the mere fact that there was really not a lot out this weekend to compete with it also, so that's a huge factor.
No, not at all. But even when you look at the other weekends when people's outlooks on the vaccine and the pandemic were better, but before the Delta variant spike really hit, you're right. Reviews, they matter. People's word of mouth matters. People were willing to go to the theater a bit more for this movie, despite similar, PR mishaps and potential geopolitical things. I think China said they're not going to release Shang-Chi. And I honestly think that has everything to do with China wanting to make sure that they are they're they have the number one, box office. Because right now they've got movies in, $800 million range. And I think that's what that is. Well, what do you think of what do you think this Disney announced, like I said, Eternals is going to do 45 days as well. What do you think this is doing for companies like Sony and Paramount? What do you think this means to them?
No, you saw what it did with Sony. They pushed up Venom
Mm-hmm.
to be released in the beginning of October. And that is, I do believe that's purely based on how Shang-Chi did. Yeah, for its second week, I think the biggest factor was the fact that there was not any other film that it was going to compete with. So if you wanted to go to the theater, one of the big factors was, we'll go watch Shang-Chi again, or go watch that. What there was no, yeah, it was almost like that was it, because I mean, Malignant flopped, but Malignant
Mm-hmm.
was also
On
uh on
HBO
HBO
Max.
Max, and that's one that you might watch at home. You may not want to be watching a movie like that on the big screen. I know, because I can relate. Plus I've been told that that movie is funny at times when it's not supposed to be, and that's not really what you want to hear from a horror movie like that.
No, not really.
But yeah, and then the reviews are holding solid. Usually we've seen, like we saw with like Black Widow and things like that, that they'll announce the Rotten Tomato score, and then like a week later or so, like it's like a lot lower, but you never hear about it again. So who cares? No, Shang-Chi is actually the tomato meter with 273 reviews is still holding at 92% with an audience score of 98%. So everything people were clamoring about not watching it because this or that, whatever. Whatever. Apparently they are the minority that decided not to go watch it, or just finally said fine the second week and went to go watch it this weekend, because they did really well.
Yeah.
I mean, Simon Liu even threw the first pitch at the Giants game last Sunday. So
Very cool. Cool indeed. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for theaters, and I'm happy for us, the audience. Regardless of whether or not Shang-Chi is your go-to movie, or what you were hoping would do well. This bodes well for everyone, from studios to the artists and filmmakers to the audience. This type of stuff is good news for all of us. Now, what's still not good news is just how, while the percentage drop is more traditional from about 5-6 years ago, the raw numbers are still abysmal for what we would expect from something like this in 2019, or at least without the pandemic. 75 million. You and I, Manny, we had kind of looked at the idea that maybe movies are kind of making like a 50 to 60% less, ish on their what initial weekend. There you go. And I don't know. I almost think that idea might even be out the window. I really wonder if 2020 didn't go down the way it did. It had been just a regular normal year. If this would have done, instead of what would have been double for their initial weekend, would have been 70, so 100 and 150. I don't know. Was this $150 million opener, or do you think this was a $175+ million opener? What do you think, man?
I don't know. It's a matter of opinion, and it's just it there's so many things that I can go into that. I'm not going to speculate on that.
Okay. I like trying to figure things out like that sometimes, because I used to be really, really bad at guessing these types of box office numbers, and then slowly over time, I'm getting better at picking out similar things to look at and different trends than just the genre of film, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
The rest of the weekend was fine. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to sing about. Like you said, Malignant was kind of like, oh, that was kind of, under it's under 6 mil for its opening weekend. When Candyman did 18, you kind of wish it would have done better. I'm gonna be checking it out. Christine and I are doing our 2 months of Halloween, and been watching funny horror movies at night. Watched Mars Attacks last night.
Oh yeah, we checked that out, like the um the preview for it, but we watched that movie on the German like thriller called Prey, which was horrible. And then also then we followed that up with The Empty Man, which was meh at best on HBO Max. So yeah, no, we didn't have too much great success with films yesterday. We were beat up anyway because we had gone to the fair the day before. So
Yeah, that's all good. And it'll also be cool to, segue into the break now and come back from that and continue on with today's episode, because we got some stuff to talk about from last week that we missed. So, Grow Generation guys, please, whoever's reading, do your job.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. For all of your cultivation needs, Grow Generation has the right products, service and staff to make your grow successful. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the episode. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And really appreciate everyone out there hitting that follow button, the subscribe button on YouTube, and of course checking out LRMonline.com every day. All your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. Manny. A lot of big announcements came out of PlayStation last week, and we did not get a chance to talk about any of it because, well, shit happens, and you were busy Friday with the 9 to 5 and with the interview side. And yeah, what should we talk about first? Let's talk about Spider-Man, man. What did you think about the big Spider-Man reveal? We're gonna get Marvel's Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 with what I believe is most likely Craven talking at the beginning and Venom appearing. What do you think?
yeah, it's cool that they're gonna add Venom. I was like, oh, this is the first time we've seen Venom. I was like, wait, no, the old classic PlayStation Spider-Man game had Venom. Hell, it had Carnage in it. It had Carnage and Doc Ock in it. That was one of the dumbest levels I remember. So, I mean, those games are just good. Kind of like the Batman games. The Spider-Man games are just always done so well because they're so interactive as far as the layouts and side missions and all kinds of fun things you can do in them, and just sometimes web slinging all around the town is so satisfying. So yeah, I'm here for it. And you could have put Vulture in. Well, I think they did last time. You could have put, I was trying to find some other random villain to say, but yeah, no, I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah. It was really, really cool. Like I said, you hear what does appear to be a like Eastern Bloc person talking about being challenged and stuff like that, and that sounds like Craven, right? Is that what you kind of felt?
Well, based on what he was talking about
Exactly.
the hunt and stuff like that, I think it's Craven.
And then this is cool to see him get the almost like the superior Spider-Man style arms mixed with the MCU style arms. Makes me wonder if we might actually see the arms return in No Way Home. Don't always believe the suits that you see on screen. They can digitally alter those like they did in the Far From Home trailer. I really dug them using Venom in this. I can't stand the movie version, but this sounds like Venom. Much darker, much meaner, and I know that the movie one has moments like that, but I'm down with everything except what, Manny? The tracking title. I hate it.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Why two? Now there's
It's a-
two. Now there's like 3 Spider-Man 2 games and the movie in there with it. The movie game. I mean, come on now. Come on now.
You know who's voicing
Shame
Venom?
Sony. Who?
Tony Todd.
Why does that sound familiar? Oh, Spawn, right?
No.
No. Why did I say that? I just heard Todd.
No, Tony Todd. Tony Todd is the voice.
Oh,
He
God.
is Candyman. Original
There you go.
Candyman.
There you go. That's why it sounded familiar. Jesus Christ, Kyle, you're an asshole. Anyways, so that came out, and what was the name? I don't want to look at shoes
What are you look? Why are you looking at
No.
Spawn for?
because I wanted to know what besides Todd McFarlane, wasn't there someone else in the damn movie with either a first name or last name Todd or Tony that sent my mind that way? Because it wasn't McFarlane that said it. Anyways, whatever. Continue on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he does. I think he does a great job as
Oh,
Venom's voice.
Yes, absolutely. I really dug that. The cool thing of being able to play, we've had a game with Peter, had a game with Miles, and now you get to do one where I'm sure there'll be a lot of like seamless switching and some. Oh man, the idea of some Spider-Man co-op missions. That's kind of cool. Like
Mhm.
that's an interesting idea. Spider-Man multiplayer.
Are they doing
I-
multiplayer?
No, I don't know. Like that's an idea. Like think about it. You have both Miles and Peter in here, so why not do some co-op stories, some co-op multiplayer where you're both one or the other? What do you think? That would be cool, right?
That would be great. That's why I'm looking forward to Gotham Knights, because my daughter and I will be able to play together, and we're both looking forward to that. So if we can do that on the Spider-Man game, that makes it even better.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down. I'm down with that. The other big one that was popular for people, of course, was the God of War Ragnarok, which I'll be honest, I love the old games. I'm trying to see if they got the actual studio up here. Here we go. I love the old games. I love the fluidity of the combat. I really enjoyed the mobility and jumping. The tank controls for God of War on the PS4 was really disappointing to me, and I ended up giving my copy of the game away to Brian, just like, here, have it. Not that it looked ugly. I liked the story and all that. I just didn't care for the tank controls. So this game again looks really cool to me. It does look like they upped the combat a bit, but it's still over the shoulder, very heavy looking and feeling. Did you play God of War at all?
Yeah, God of War is one of my favorite franchises. Actually, if not my favorite franchise, maybe right there, right behind, or right in front of Resident Evil. Yeah, no, I love it.
So did you get a chance to play through the PS? I don't remember if you have a PS4 or Xbox
Yeah.
side or.
Yeah,
What Go ahead.
my daughter and I both beat this game, and we enjoyed it quite a bit.
So did the transition from the jumping, high flying, fast combat to the more tank controls, ground, not having a jump button at all, did that not bug you?
Nope.
I
Controller.
gotta get used to it.
Yeah, you just, I mean, it's you just get used to it. That's really what it comes down to.
And I couldn't. I'm sorry I couldn't. I wish I could have, because it's so good looking, and I love the idea of taking mythologies from other places outside of the Mediterranean and putting Kratos in there, and it's cool. I really wish it was more light on combat. I hate games today where I can't jump. Like, it's even difficult to go back and play old 3D Zelda games without a jump ability. 2D's one thing, 3D's another. I don't know. That's just the way I am on it. So, is this on your pre-order list, Manny?
Of course, always.
Excuse
Resident
me.
Evil games, God of War games, and Far Cry games are always on my pre-order list.
Far Cry is not one that I ever really got into. What is it about Far Cry for you?
It has a similar kind of layout as kind of like Spider-Man if you think about it. Um or a more organized Grand Theft Auto where you have a main storyline and then you also have
Mm.
a ton of side missions you can do and you're kind of conquering areas as you go. I enjoy the hell out of it. Yeah, especially I even enjoyed Primal quite a bit.
I guess if you look at it like that, or organized Grand Theft Auto, I can kind of see that appeal. I I guess I just approached it too much as a general open world and was expecting more chaos, and because it wasn't a like a franchise, like you mentioned, the open world Spider-Man games, because it didn't have like that type of character IP attached to it. It just didn't catch me. I will say that there is one like Grand Theft Auto a crackdown style game that I kind of wish would come back, and that's the Mercenaries. Do you remember Mercenaries?
No,
You're
I didn't play that.
Oh man, I dug Mercenaries. I can't even remember the last time I played it, but it was a lot of fun. There was a few other things that were brought up and mentioned. There's a Wolverine game coming. What do you think about Marvel doing all this individuals stuff with Guardians getting their own game.
Mhm.
They've got an Avengers game where a lot of characters mesh up, and now Wolverine's gonna get his own game. What do you think about that, dude?
The Avengers game was kind of horrible.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
so
a big fan of it.
I am very interested in the Guardians one, and you're gonna have to show me more on that Wolverine one. See what we're getting into. It has good potential, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of it's really late to try and establish a Wolverine franchise for video games.
Do you think that is just a sign that he's going to be at the forefront of the MCU's X-Men as well?
He should always be in the forefront of the X-Men. So absolutely,
No,
he's
no,
Wolverine. Wolverine is
he wasn't even on the
Wolverine.
first team.
Wolverine is always yeah. It doesn't matter.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, on every possible scenario where you can have an X-Men, Wolverine is front and center. So you don't have Hulk versus Wolverine. You have the Hulk versus Wolverine, not the Hulk versus Cyclops or the Hulk versus whatever. You don't have he's the one who has his own post X-Men movie with Logan and things like that. So yeah, of course, it's always going to be Wolverine.
Yeah, well, I will say this at Comic Con at San Diego Comic Con in '09, I think it was. Stan Lee did say one of his biggest regrets was not inventing or creating Wolverine. He was a big fan of the character, or at least the money the character brought in. So either way, man, one last big thing to kind of to talk about: Knights of the Old Republic and more Star Wars EU, if you will, coming back. Disney realizing they did leave money on the table and pissed off a crap ton of fans. It's not any type of game footage. They basically say, hey, it's from Aspire. It's with Sony, and then it's going to be on consoles exclusively for the PS5, but it'll also be on PC. The interesting thing is it's not going to be on Game Pass or anything, but it's going to play on every Microsoft Windows, and I wonder if Apple get a port or not, but it's just kind of interesting to do it that way, man. But Knights of the Old Republic remake, and they wanted to underscore remake, kind of to ride the coattails of Final Fantasy VII remake. I don't know, man. What do you think about it? And it's also from Lucasfilm Games, which is what LucasArts is today. So what do you think, man?
I don't play Star Wars video games, so
At
it's
all?
all the same to me. No,
Screw them.
yeah, yeah. No,
I
I've
never got into
never,
that one. So
never, no, I've never got into it or any of them.
I don't.
I tried to play Battlefront and it just whatever. And then what else did I play? There was one other game with lightsabers that was like 10 minutes long. And yeah, that's the last time I ever
Force
picked up.
Unleashed.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Force Awakens, one of those ones. I don't know.
That's the movie.
Whatever. They're all just as big as a disappointment. So
it's an RPG. It's an RPG. It's a more Western style RPG. Lends itself more towards MMO styles stuff than linear things like Final Fantasy, which is more my style of RPG. I like JRPGs a lot, and I like to be told a story and participate in it in a bit, but I don't want to make too many decisions.
Okay.
I'm in real life making too many decisions. I just want some fun choices to make. So but I am very, very happy for the fans. I am very happy for the people that dedicated so much of their lives to creating the EU, only to have it all just flushed down the toilet unceremoniously by Disney in 2014 2015. It was April 24th or 25th. Anyways, and now for Disney to see the error of their ways, for Lucasfilm to see the error of their ways, and I can't say for certain, but I do feel that this is a sign, guys, that they're going to be harvesting more from the EU. We've got some signs that a lot of the Thrawn trilogy, original Thrawn trilogy stuff, is going to make its way into things related to Dave Filoni projects, animated and potentially live action. We have a feeling that names like Bane and Plagueis could be dropped in canon in a new project very, very well, relatively very soon. There's only so many projects in the pipe, guys. So I don't know. It's kind of iffy for me, because like I said, I'm happy for people, but it's like for me personally, whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
And I feel like it is Monday and we should go ahead and wrap things up. So Manny, I really had a good time talking about the Hawkeye trailer. I dug the numbers, even though our fucking trend fell apart. That's cool to a degree, because it's exciting, because it means that the caps and the low expectations aren't necessarily being set in stone. And just one thing, guys, remember, you gotta actually pay or give the studio some money. So buy a t-shirt or go to the theaters. And then, of course, talking about all the video game stuff that we didn't get a chance to talk about over the weekend. You guys out there, please leave some comments down below on any of those topics, things you'd like to see us cover in the show. Do subscribe to our podcast network, Genreverse Podcast Network, brought to you by LRMonline.com, and check out our LRM YouTube channel with all sorts of amazing interviews with creatives, video formats of all of our podcasts, and the website LRMonline.com. Manny, tell us about some interview stuff from the weekend and upcoming. Do it now.
I got about 5 interviews that I need to drop. They're all going to be written out, and also we might put them on our Spotify for a lot of the cast members, actually, for the second season of the morning show for Apple TV, which did really, really well. And then I have also this week I'll be talking a lot with some of the creative team behind Disney's new film Encanto. So that's going to be really, really cool. Not to mention, also, you need a little help this week, so I will have some of the finalists for Lego Masters, which he's been talking to the contestants this whole time, so you can check those out on our website as well.
Very cool. Thanks, guys. There's a bunch of social information. God. Monday social media information down below and on your screen if you're watching on YouTube. Again, guys, please do like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. We'll take the hate clicks. We love it anyways. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.